Fusion has an announcement system. If you're logged in as admin or an admin manager, you can go to Announcements and you can set announcements for teachers, students, parents, or everyone in the school. Announcements live inside Fusion and they grab people's attention by interrupting their screen. This might be when they log in, but it can also be at set time intervals in hours or minutes. So let's look at some examples. I'm logging in as a student and immediately I get this announcement appearing on the screen. Now the announcements are just created in the editor like everything else on Fusion. This particular announcement is an image that I created in another piece of software. You may have noticed when I first came onto this screen there was a countdown. This ensures that people don't just click through, but they have to wait for the continue button to appear. When they say continue, they carry on into Fusion. Logging in as a parent, there's an announcement here, which is very much a piece of information, and you can see that there's a delay and they have to wait 15 seconds before they get the continue button. As I mentioned before, you can make this pop up repeatedly while the parent is logged into Fusion. So I'm logged back in as an admin manager. To create an announcement, I go to Announcements in the Quick Links menu, and I choose who I'm going to send it to. So in this case, I'm going to send it to some students. I give it a title. Then I choose, is this message for all students in school? Or I can make it for specific students, or those specific students and their parents. This particular one I'm just going to leave as all students. And then I decide how often is it going to display, every time they log in, or at a set interval. So I can make it interrupt them every hour, or every number of hours, or even every number of minutes. But I'm going to leave that as display when they sign in, and say continue. It then prompts me to create my message. When you're finished adding the contents of the message, save changes. So you can see my announcement is now listed among the announcements, but it's currently disabled, so I'm just going to click here to activate it. So it's now in the list of active announcements. So let's log in as a student and test it. So I log in as a student, I have to wait for this announcement to finish and say continue, and then this one opens up and I can click here to cast my vote. I'm logged back in as the teacher now, and one thing you might notice, wherever you select specific people to receive the announcements, there's also the ability to get statistics of it. And I can see that out of the people who've been chosen to receive the announcement, not only if they've logged in, but also when. So that's how to create announcements in Fusion.